Now we're looking at a problem where we not only have to find the area, but there's a cost factor, so we have to find the cost to do a certain thing that covers a certain area. Let's read our helpful hint. Consider that the figure consists of 3 separate parts. 2 are rectangles and 1 is a triangle. Find the area of each separate part. Then add these smaller areas to obtain the total area. Now let's take a look at the problem. How much would it cost to carpet the area shown in the figure if carpeting costs $12 per square yard? Now let's see how we actually go about finding this area. As you heard the problem being read, you are thinking about these 3 regions. A rectangle that's 12 yards by 1.5 yard, another rectangle that's 9 yards by 2 yards, and a triangle. We didn't measure what the lengths of the triangle were, but if you notice this is a rectangle, both opposite sides are equal, so the altitude of the triangle is 1.5 yards, and the base of the triangle, since it shares an equal side with the 2-yard dimension for the rectangle, it's 2 yards. So we have 2 yards for the base and 1.5 yards for the altitude of the triangle. The helpful hint suggested we find each separate area. The area of a rectangle that's 12 times 1.5, so this would give us 18 square yards in area. The dimensions are in yards. The bottom rectangle is 9 yards by 2 yards. So it's also 18 square yards. And what about the triangle? The area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. So we have 1/2 times the base, which is 2, times the height, which is 1.5. We can see when we multiply 2 times 1/2, we get 1. So our total is going to be 1.5 square yards. If we add these 3 together, we're going to get 37.5 square yards. Now the carpeting has a cost. It's $12 per square yard, and we have 37.5 square yards. So if we multiply 12 times 37.5, we end up with a cost of $450 to carpet that area. The key to solving this problem is making sure you separately and carefully find each of the 3 areas and then total them up before you multiply by the cost factor.